Hello everyone. Welcome to my next lecture session. This lecture particular is based on artificial neural network, and today in this lecture we are going to discuss about biological neuron. So we're starting with the basic artificial neural network. What is it? In earlier session also we have studied about this. So just a revision or a review back to stay you connected. That is, artificial neural network was a machine learning approach that models human brain and consists of a number of artificial neurons. So basically, we have tried to mimic the brain, that is biological neural network, into the artificial neural network. In artificial neural network, we have artificial neurons, while in the brain, that is in biological neural network, we had the biological brains. The difference between these two are that is in ANN, the connections between the neurons is few as compared to the biological neurons, because we consider that our brain is a highly interconnected network of these particular neurons, and this is a very complex structure. But this artificial neuron is not that complex in nature. Now each neuron in ANN receives a number of inputs. There is an activation function. We are going to study in detail about the activation function. Then we have, that is, these particular artificial neural network learn through training and learn through examples. That is, it is going to learn through its mistakes or through whatever it has learned and following a better solution in the future. So basically, neural network, when we say the human brain, that is, it is a highly complex structure of neurons which is interconnected to each other. Each neuron is connected in a way to the other neuron. So there are about 10 raised to the power 11 neurons and 10 raised to the power 14 synapses. So we are familiar with this word neurons, but we are not familiar with the word synapses, which we are going to study in the recent slides. Well, when we say neuron, still we need to study the structure of neuron, because to understand the basic functionality of artificial neurons, we need to understand the biological neuron, because artificial neuron is mimicking the biological neuron. We have tried to mimic that particular neuron. So, neuron consists of three basic parts, which are called as, the first one is called as soma, that forms the cell body. Then we have axon. Axon is what? Axon is a signal, is a data in which the signal is being transmitted. And dendrites, what does it do? It receives the signal. So in a way, when we talk about the system, there is an input and there is an output. So these particular axons are working as the output signals, and dendrites are receiving the signals. So it is working as an input entity. So dendrites are the input entity, axon is the output entity to other neuron, and soma is the cell body which accumulates all the data from the neuron. Now, the other term that is called as synapse. What is a synapse? Synapse is a link that connects the axon to the dendrite. Well, we are going to see the structure of this neuron, and then we are going to understand it in a better way. See, this is the basic structure of neuron, and what we were talking about earlier was, one was nuclear, that is, this is the complete neuron. Now, in this we have nucleus, then we have a soma, axon, synapse, and dendrites. Now, what does the dendrites do? Dendrites are the thread-like structure which is doing what? Which is taking certain inputs. That means the signal that comes in the neuron, which is taken as an input, comes through the dendrites. Now, these particular dendrites transmit this particular data. Axon is what? Axon is doing what? All the dendrites, all the data that is coming from the dendrites, from the this entity, it is accumulated in this particular area. This particular area is called as soma. So we add all these inputs in this soma. Now there is a link between the dendrites and axon, which I'm going to tell you right now. Axon is the entity where the output, where all the addition of all the data from the dendrites is being taken and passed over to axon. Axon further transmit this data to other dendrites which are connected to the another neuron. So this is how these particular neurons are connected to each other with the help of dendrites, axon and synapse. So dendrites forming the input, synapse being the link between the inputs and defining the weights, and axon giving the output, and soma is this particular part where all the data, all the input signals are being accumulated and combined together. So in earlier slide, what we talked about was soma, that is the cell body. Axon, it is the region or it is the part which sends the signal. Dendrites, which receives the signal. And what is synapse? Synapse connects an axon to a dendrite. That means it is doing what? Axon is the output of one neuron and dendrite is the input of another neuron. So it is passing, it is a link between the two neurons that has been connected through axon and dendrite. Now moving further, we need to see how the brain processes the signals. So when we talk about artificial neural network or artificial neuron, the data which is being input and being output is coming in terms of numerical data, right? But when we talk about brain is not taking the numerical data. It is not, uh, taking the input as numeric form, but it is taking in the signal form. So whenever we talk about the brain processing, it takes a signal. So whenever given this signal, when the signal is given, a synapse might increase or decrease electrical potential. So this is the signal, this is the synapse role that is being played. That is, it has the ability to either excite or inhibit. That means to increase the electric potential or to decrease the potential of this particular signal which is being received. That means if it excite, if the synapse excite the signal, it will pass through the next neuron. If it inhibit or decrease the signal, it will not pass to the next neuron. So this synaptic link is being biologically considered as the ability to learn. It is said that the synapse, the area of synapse which is being covered in the brain, is defining the ability to learn. So this is how the synapse is defined. Now, whenever the neuron fires an electric signal, it reaches to a threshold value, and this learning is occurred due to the changes in the synapses. So this is the process and working of basic brain, which we are going to consider in the artificial neural network. So only this much part we are going to study about the biological neuron. Otherwise, there are a lot of things which we need to know, which we do not need to know in fact for our artificial neural network. So basically defining it in a more elaborated form, this is an input. This input is given through the dendrites, right? These thread-like structures are the dendrites. All the dendrites will take all the data, all the input signals and get accumulated here. This is the soma, and this soma will now propagate the action to the axon. Now what is this axon? Axon is the signal that is being exhibited, or that means moving out. And there is a link between axon and the next area of dendrites, which is being called as the synapse. This way it is done. So now here this synapse is attaching the dendrites of the another neuron, and it will pass on the in signal. And this is the output here we have defined. So this is the basic structure and more elaborated in fact structure of biological neuron. What actually these particular are doing, I've already told you, but to just elaborate it on dendrites, it receives activation function. It receives activation from other neurons. That means it receives the signals working as an input. Soma processes the incoming activations and converts them into output activations. That means, first of all, it accumulates all the data or the activation, and then it gives the output. What is this axon? Axon acts as transmission lines to send activation to other neuron. I already told you. Synapse is the junction or the link, I would say, that allow the signal transmission between the axon of one neuron and the dendrites of the another neuron. And this is how this synapse is helping for transmission of signal between one neuron to another neuron. And this whole process of diffusion of chemical is called as neurotransmitters. Well, the main concern of our artificial neural network are dendrites, soma, axons, and synapse. These are the things which we are going to mimic. Now, artificial neural network. Artificial neural network consists of all these things. That is, first one is called as the unit, that is related to soma. Okay. Second one is related to connections. Connections is related to the axon and dendrites. And third thing is called as the weights. Weights are related to the synapse. And the input and output are in numeric form, which I already told you. Input and output are in numeric form in artificial neurons. And in terms of biological neurons, the input and output are in electric signal form. Now, artificial neurons, how it is being, using the basic information processing unit. Basically, we have a set of links that describes the neuron inputs. We have number of inputs, and with this particular input, we have a link attached to the unit. And these particular are termed as W1, W2 to WM, let it be. So that means we have how many? We have m number of inputs, that is I1, I2 to IM. और उसके हर एक के साथ हमने क्या अटैच किया है? एक एक weight, that is W1, W2 to WM. Next, we have an adder function. Now, this adder function is working as the soma. I told you, what does the soma do? Soma accumulates all the inputs into a unit. So what this adder function is doing? Adder function is also using the computation of weighted sum of inputs. So now just see an adder function. This we will understand further, for computing the weighted sum of the inputs. Then we have activation function. What does it do? It amplifies, the neuron output. If an output is there, it amplifies the output neuron so that it can be transmitted to the next neuron. So just seeing the structure of artificial neuron, this is one scientist, Macaulay-Pitts, who have defined this neuron model, very simplified model, and it is being named on the basis of his name only, scientist name only. So this model is defined what? These are the inputs, x1, x2, right? And these are the link which are defined the weights, that is W0, W1, W2. This is bias weight. We will talk about this bias weight in next lecture. So basically, you just understand that these are the inputs, x1, x2, and it will further go. And we have the weight attached with these inputs, that is W1 and W2. These are being attached and they are forming it and combining it in a summing unit. This is called the summing unit, or called as the adder function. So this is the adder function. Adder is, you can see the summation sign. That means all these are being weighted, some are being added into this. And further it will move to the threshold and give the output. So when you compare it with the, biological neuron, you can see that dendrites from the input. Here, these are the inputs, x1, x2. The synapse is there for the link. Here we have the weight for the link. There we have the soma, that is adds all the sum of all the inputs. Here we have the summing unit where we use the weighted sum because we have here the numeric data. And with a threshold function, we will give the output. So this is the Macpaulitt's model of this neuron. So I think we have completed this particular part in this lecture. That is, what is the basic biological neuron, what is its structure, how it is related to the artificial neuron. Now, when we study about the difference between the biological neuron and artificial neuron, we have, that is, soma is a cell body. Here it is a unit in which we have a adder, that is adding function and threshold. Here we have axon and dendrites, which are being used as the connecting input and output. Here we are using the connection. Here we have synapse, which is being linked, which is working as a link, and here we have the weight. The in electrical signals we have, or we just see the potential. Sorry, we just see the potential, and in this we see the weighted sum. We use the weighted sum. We give the threshold out here to check whether the input can further move or it will exhibit or inhibit. And here we use the bias weight. We have not covered this bias weight here, and we'll cover it in the next lecture with a detailed architecture of neural network artificial. And this is the signal here, and we use the activation function. So this is the basic difference between the biological neuron and the artificial neuron. I would say this is like not exactly the difference, but it is a way how it is being mimicked, how the biological soma is being mimicked with the help of unit, how this is being mimicked with the help of connection, how synapse is being linked or mimicking the weight. That's all for this session. Thank you.